John Matrix, Arnold Schwarzenegger, a name that once sent shivers down the spines of totalitarian regimes and criminal masterminds, is now living a quiet life in the mountains of upstate California. His only concern now is raising his daughter, Jenny, in peace. Their life is idyllic, complete with scenic forests, a cozy home, and father-daughter bonding that would make anyone envious. But as we all know, peace doesn't last long when you're the hero of an action movie. Trouble brews when former members of Matrix's old Commando team are systematically wiped out. First, a suburban man is gunned down by garbage collectors with mini Uzis, because why not? Then a car dealer meets a crushing end when a bald-headed tough guy, Cook, decides test drives are overrated. And finally, a tugboat goes up in flames, taking another team member with it. The common denominator? All these victims were part of Matrix's team. Enter General Franklin Kirby, Matrix's former commanding officer, who arrives at Matrix's mountain retreat with bad news. He warns Matrix that someone is targeting his old unit. Kirby explains that despite giving them new identities, a leak from the inside has exposed their locations. With 3 men already dead, Matrix could be next. Kirby leaves 2 soldiers to guard Matrix's home, promising to find the mole and protect him. A group of gunmen ambushes Matrix's home in a storm of bullets, killing the guards and forcing Jenny to hide in her bedroom. Matrix, no stranger to chaos, dives into action. He rushes to his shed, which is not just a shed, it's an underground arsenal stocked with enough firepower to rival a small country. Armed and ready, Matrix confronts one of the attackers, who gives him an ultimatum: cooperate or Jenny dies. Matrix responds the only way he knows how, by blasting the guy away. But his victory is short-lived. As he rushes outside to chase the kidnappers, he discovers that his truck has been sabotaged. Undeterred, he hurls the truck down the steep mountain, steering it like a madman without brakes or power. Somehow, he intercepts one of the fleeing cars, takes down multiple armed thugs, and comes face to face with the mastermind behind it all, Bennett. Once thought dead in a tugboat explosion, Bennett reveals himself with a sinister grin and a truly questionable chainmail vest. Turns out, Bennett faked his death to draw out Matrix. The two share a tense history. Bennett was discharged from Matrix's team for massacring civilians in Val Verde. Bitter and vengeful, Bennett has sold his loyalty to Arias, Val Verde's deposed Marxist dictator. Arias wants Matrix to assassinate the current president, Velasquez, who trusts Matrix and would never suspect a thing. To ensure Matrix complies, they've taken Jenny as leverage. Reluctantly, Matrix agrees, but he's not one to follow orders. On a flight to Val Verde, with only 11 hours until Arias discovers he's been double-crossed, Matrix springs into action. In true Schwarzenegger fashion, he kills his guard, Henriquez, and escapes the plane just as it takes off, diving into a marsh below. Now free, Matrix begins his rescue mission. His first target is Sully, one of Arias' sleazy henchmen who dropped him off at the airport. Sully is tailing Cindy, an off-duty flight attendant who has no interest in his advances. Matrix enlists Cindy's help, though she initially assumes he's insane. When Sully runs to a payphone to call reinforcements, Matrix fights him in a chaotic mall brawl. Seeing Sully pull a gun, Cindy realizes Matrix isn't the bad guy and decides to help him. After a wild car chase through city streets, Matrix catches Sully and dangles him off a cliff, demanding to know where Jenny is. Sully, ever the slimeball, refuses to cooperate. Matrix, true to his word, lets him fall to his death and loots his jacket for clues. He finds a motel key, leading him to Cook, another of Arias' henchmen. The confrontation with Cook is anything but subtle. Matrix breaks into the motel, and the two engage in a brutal hand-to-hand fight that ends with Matrix impaling Cook on a table leg. Though Cook dies without revealing Jenny's location, his car provides valuable intel. A map leading to Arius's island hideout. Cindy, proving to be more than just a sidekick, helps Matrix track down a seaplane at a marina. But before they can leave, Matrix is arrested by the police. Cindy, ever resourceful, uses a rocket launcher to blow up the police van and free him. Now armed and ready, the duo commandeers the seaplane and heads to Arius's island. Matrix tells Cindy to contact Kirby and request backup while he handles the dirty work. Upon landing, Matrix transforms into a one-man army. In a flurry of grenades, machine guns, and pure muscle, he decimates Arius's private militia. The final showdown begins as Matrix storms Arius's villa. After a tense gunfight, he takes down Arius with a shotgun. But his mission isn't over. Jenny, who had been trying to escape, is recaptured by Bennett. The deranged ex-commando relishes the chance to face Matrix one-on-one. What follows is an epic brawl between two titans. Bennett, fueled by years of resentment, and Matrix, driven by sheer determination to save his daughter. In the end, Matrix outmatches Bennett, impaling him with a steam pipe. With one last iconic quip, "Let off some steam, Bennett," Matrix secures Jenny's safety. As the dust settles, Kirby arrives with reinforcements, offering Matrix a chance to rejoin the military. Matrix declines. His war is over, and all he wants now is to live in peace with his daughter. Boarding the seaplane with Jenny and Cindy, Matrix flies off into the sunset. He's beaten the bad guys, saved his daughter, and delivered enough one-liners to last a lifetime. I lied. And let's face it, who else but Schwarzenegger could pull it off? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.